नमस्कार, आपका स्वागत है एनडीटीवी में। मेरे साथ है कोबी शोशानी हियर विथ मी, मिस्टर कोबी शोशानी इज द काउंसिल जनरल फॉर इजराइल इन मुंबई। सर, व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन पोस्ट मिस्टर ट्रम्प्स सेकंड consecutive, I mean second presidency?
Thank you very much, Mr.
Yeah.
Kulkarni.
Mm.
And we're very happy that Trump is elected. I think that it's a great potential between, by the way, India, Israel, and of course, United States. Trump bring a completely new wave, a new concept to the Middle East, and not only to the Middle East, to the entire world. You can see what's happened in Ukraine right now. I hope that the war going to be ended very soon. You saw what's happened in Israel, definitely in Gaza. You see what's happened with the Saudi Arabians, with the Umanis, the Indo-American corridor between India to United States, completely redesigned and redefined by President Trump. And I think that the sky is the limit.
Okay, 2 days ago he made one very different statement that if you compare with the previous Biden administration. How do you say of it?
He made, sorry?
I mean, but reaching towards the Palestine habitat and all these things.
Listen, Trump understands what is terrorism. He understands that terrorism not bringing peace to the world, bringing war to the world. They don't bring business, they bring unbusiness to the world. When he understands this situation, he tried to change completely the situation in the Middle East because he understands, to the benefit of the Palestinians, to the benefit of the Middle East, Hamas should not be in Gaza anymore.
Fine.
Not controlled. And I think the message was very, very clear.
He made a statement that Hamas has to be finished completely, if I'm correct.
Which I agree with him 100%, not only because of Israel, because of the Palestinian people. I think that Hamas is a burden to the peace in the Middle East. And I think most of the people understand it.
Okay, let's come to the India. How do you see the relationship changing scenario since the Trump is there? The Ukraine war is supposed to be ended very soon. So how do you see the relationship change in India and Israel, especially?
Sorry to speak about history for a second.
Okay.
Since the special relation between India and Israel, it was started, in 1951. But we didn't have an embassy until 1992. And even in 1992, it was, like a cold relations. Although in the ground level, in the people, there is a love and respect between the nations. But since 2014, and especially after the visit of Prime Minister Modi in Israel, and of course when he was a Chief Minister of Gujarat, you can see a completely new wave of relations between. It's a strategic relations. And I think that the Israelis and the Indians understand each other in a very, without even sometimes to speak, we understand each other, which sometimes I have to tell you in a very frank way, we don't understand the Europeans. With India, we have a lot of respect. A lot of Israelis love to come here and visit here very often.
Okay. I'd covered the recent conflict between Israel and the Palestinians. So I'd seen a number of Indians are there. Do you see any prospect of those people who are watching you that Indians in a number especially can be increased there in terms of a mason worker and home care?
First of all, I was surprised. I have to say that during the war and of course after, the number of Indian workers went to Israel was jumped up and up and up in unbelievable numbers, which I was surprised. People love Indian people. The only challenge that we don't have enough Indian restaurant in Israel, and we have to bring Indian food to Israel, not in a fair price, by the way.
One big restaurant is there, Indira, I think, if I'm correct, in Tel Aviv.
Indira, and we have a Taj Lenzen as well, and we have Tandoori, very good restaurant.
So you're saying numbers can grow?
Numbers can go up to even, I don't want to exaggerate, around 100,000 people. 1 lakh of people, Indian, we need them. We want them. We saw the quality of the people and the love and the respect. And I'm not talking about tourists right now. Tourists can go up to 500,000.
Okay. But you need a specialized types of skill, no? Yes. Here, Maharashtra government initiated a one drive, but still unable to find out a good specialized skilled people there who can work in Israel. So what are the basic requirements, especially Israel requires?
So first of all, definitely the construction field needs a lot of professional people. And Mr. Padeshi made it very, very clear. He and the cooperation with them is completely full. We need a specific people that know how to make the flooring, how to see the walling, how to build the construction. It's a skill. And we have to find out, locate the right people to bring them to Israel. By the way, they are rich, these people, because the salary in Israel is quite high, and they can bring a lot of money back home.
Fine. So how do you see the AI is going to change everything? I mean, vis-a-vis the agriculture, because Israel is so high in terms of using AI technology.
I have to tell you that along with me there is an Israeli specialist that come to and going to be here in the panel. He's making AI and the food industry together. He's a scientist that bring AI into the agriculture. I think it's going to change completely. First of all, the speed of the process,
Okay.
and to make less cholesterol, less sugar, less salt through AI. It's amazing in my point of view.
Okay. Is there any opportunity between Israel and Indian entrepreneurs for B2B business?
All the time, every day, every moment. And I have to tell you, we are here in Pune. Recently, the growth of the relation and joint venture between Indian company and Israeli company, by the way, not selling, joint venture. It's
Okay.
unbelievable.
Are you ready for technology transfer also? Because especially when you see the enhanced Israeli technology, people really concerned whether Israel is ready to, transfer their technology also for the Indian entrepreneurs.
I think let's go to the first question here. What is the relation between India and Israel?
Correct.
There is a trust, love, and appreciation between the two states, which means that the Israeli understand the power of India. You're right now number 3 in the world in as a global economy. People understand the power of India, the importance of India, and the ability of India.
Right.
I've heard, I saw Mr. Kirloskar. He's the best pump in the world.
Yes.
What he made. This is something that I think the Israeli companies are more willing to share their information with the joint venture. It's a little bit challenging, but I think that we are the best partner to integrate in Make in India.
Right. What is the current situation in Israel since the conflict happened there?
Recently, there are many, many more hostages coming back because the Palestinians didn't have any choice. It's very calm in Israel. Now it's winter, yes, but I advise most of the tourists to come to Israel. It's very quiet, very
Right.
warm. I was in Israel 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Really amazing. Even in the winter, it's really amazing. We are looking forward to a big boom that's
Right.
going to come after the war, and the
Right.
boom is going to be economic boom with innovation and a lot of collaboration with the countries like India.
Right. And what is going to happen with Iran, especially their nuclear establishments?
I tell you in a very open way. After the war, or because of the war, the whole complete Middle East completely changed.
Okay.
You see what's happening in Syria. You see what's happening in Lebanon. Hezbollah, which is a proxy of Lebanon, get a fatal blow. And you can see also what's happening in Yemen. We are strong. And when our enemies understand that we are strong, and yesterday, I don't know if you saw the photo, Israeli fighters flew over Lebanon, Beirut, in the ceremony for Nasrallah. That's a power. People understand that Israel today won the war, but would like to build up new relations with many, many countries in the Middle East.
Okay, this is not a request from a reporter. This is a request from a tourist. There are so many security concern in Israel when you travel anywhere in the city of Israel. I know you're facing, so many enemies around you. So, is there any ease you're seeking for any tourist?
None whatsoever.
Okay.
In Israel, it's a completely safe place. Completely safe place. And it's a beautiful, and you'll see the old neighborhoods of Jerusalem, sometimes 2,000 years.
Yeah.
When you see the nightlife of Tel Aviv, when you see the Dead Sea, completely safe. Believe me, I have family in Israel. They are, even don't think about it. It's really, and I think Indian, like Israel, love each other. I mean, to visit the countries. And I'm calling from your NDTV to call Indian tourists, and very soon Air India is going to fly directly to Israel. I call all these people who would like to find a new destination, come to Israel. Come to Israel is the most amazing land in the world.
So, thank you so much. And what's your take on two-nation theory? What's your take on two-nation theory? Since the Trump is there and he's been
I think it's not logic right now.
Okay.
I tell you frankly, no trust between the two nations. We have to build it from the beginning. But definitely, the complete Middle East is going to be changed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank
You're
you
so
so
kind.
much.
Thank you so much. With camera person Nikitan Mane, here Rahul Kulkarni for NDTV Pune.
Yes. Bye.